The ancient world was a tapestry of empires, each vying for power and dominance. In the 13th century BC, two superpowers clashed in a battle that would echo through history, the Battle of Kadesh. This epic confrontation pitted the Egyptians, led by the young pharaoh Ramses II, against the Hittites, a formidable empire from Anatolia, which is modern-day Turkey. The prize? Control of the Fertile Crescent and the lucrative trade routes that crisscrossed the region. The Battle of Kadesh was not just a clash of arms, it was a clash of civilizations. On one side stood the Egyptians, with their ancient culture, their powerful pharaoh considered a living god, and their sophisticated military machine. On the other side stood the Hittites, a rising power with advanced weaponry, skilled charioteers, and a king determined to challenge Egyptian hegemony. The stage was set for a confrontation that would determine the fate of the Near East. The outcome of this battle would have far-reaching consequences, shaping the political landscape of the region for centuries to come. The echoes of this ancient clash can still be felt today, reminding us of the enduring power of empires and the human cost of conflict. Ramses II, who would later be known as Ramses the Great, was a pharaoh of immense ambition and ego. He ascended to the throne at a young age, inheriting an empire that stretched from the Nile Delta to Nubia. Ramses was determined to expand his realm and cement his legacy as one of Egypt's greatest rulers. His eyes fell upon Syria, a region coveted for its strategic importance and wealth. The Hittites, however, had already established a strong presence in Syria, posing a direct challenge to Ramses's ambitions. The young pharaoh, eager to prove his mettle and expand his empire, saw an opportunity to crush the Hittite threat and secure Egypt's dominance in the region. He assembled a mighty army boasting tens of thousands of soldiers and marched north, his sights set on the Hittite stronghold of Kadesh. Ramses, convinced of his divine right to rule and confident in the strength of his army, was determined to return to Egypt in a blaze of glory. Little did he know that the Hittites, led by their cunning king, Muwatalli II, were waiting for him, prepared to spring a deadly trap. The Egyptian and Hittite armies were a spectacle to behold. Both sides boasted impressive military forces equipped with the latest weaponry and tactics of the age. The Egyptian army was a well-organized force, renowned for its discipline and experience. At its core were the chariot divisions, each chariot carrying a driver and an archer. These swift and deadly vehicles were the cutting edge of ancient warfare, capable of flanking the enemy and raining down arrows with deadly accuracy. Supporting the chariots were regiments of infantry, armed with spears, swords, and shields. These soldiers formed the backbone of the Egyptian army, their ranks swelled by mercenaries from Nubia and Libya. The Egyptians also deployed archers armed with powerful composite bows, capable of piercing armor at long range. The Hittites, on the other hand, relied on a different but equally formidable military tradition. Their army was built around a core of heavily armored charioteers, renowned for their skill and ferocity in battle. Unlike the lighter Egyptian chariots, Hittite chariots carried 3 warriors: a driver, a shield-bearer, and a spearman. This gave them a significant advantage in close combat, allowing them to overwhelm their opponents with brute force. Section 4. The Hittite ambush, a near disaster for Ramses. The Battle of Kadesh began with a cunning deception. Ramses, eager to engage the enemy, divided his army into 4 divisions, each marching towards Kadesh in separate columns. This proved to be a fatal mistake. The Hittites, aware of the approaching Egyptians, had concealed their main force near the city, waiting to ambush the unsuspecting enemy. As the Egyptian vanguard, led by Ramses himself, approached Kadesh, they encountered 2 Hittite spies who claimed that the Hittite army was far away, weakened and demoralized. Eager for glory and convinced of his enemy's weakness, Ramses took the bait. He rushed ahead with his personal division, leaving the rest of his army lagging behind. The trap was sprung. As Ramses and his bodyguards set up camp near Kadesh, the main Hittite army, thousands of chariots strong, surged out of their hiding places and slammed into the unsuspecting Egyptians. The attack was swift and devastating. The Egyptian camp was overrun, and Ramses found himself surrounded, his bodyguards scattered and his forces on the verge of collapse. Section 5. The Lion's Roar. Ramses rallies his troops. The Battle of Kadesh could have ended in disaster for Ramses. Surrounded and outnumbered, the young pharaoh displayed a remarkable degree of courage and leadership that would become legendary. With his personal bodyguard dwindling and his army on the brink of defeat, Ramses, invoking the power of the god Amun, personally led a desperate counterattack. His bravery and the ferocity of his attack took the Hittites by surprise. Ramses, fighting like a man possessed, rallied his surviving troops and managed to hold off the Hittite onslaught. His example inspired his men to fight with renewed vigor, pushing back against the enemy. Meanwhile, the rest of the Egyptian army, alerted to the battle, began to arrive on the battlefield. The arrival of these fresh troops turned the tide of the battle. The Egyptians, reinvigorated by their pharaoh's courage and bolstered by reinforcements, launched a furious counterattack of their own. Gap 3S, Section 6, The Aftermath of Kadesh. The battlefield lay strewn with the remnants of clashing titans, a testament to the ferocity of the conflict. Ramses, still covered in the dust and sweat of battle, stood victorious yet contemplative. The Hittites, recognizing the indomitable spirit of the Egyptian forces and the unyielding leadership of Ramses, began their retreat. The young pharaoh's strategic acumen and sheer willpower had turned what seemed like certain defeat into a momentous victory. However, despite the Egyptian success in repelling the Hittites, the battle was ultimately inconclusive. Both sides suffered heavy losses, and the city of Kadesh remained under Hittite control. This confrontation, though not a decisive victory, solidified Ramses's reputation as a formidable warrior and shrewd leader. His ability to inspire and lead his men under the direst circumstances would become a cornerstone of his legacy. The battle also led to the first known peace treaty in history, signed years later between the Egyptians and the Hittites, ensuring a fragile but lasting peace. As Ramses surveyed the aftermath, he knew that this battle was just one chapter in his long and storied reign. The lessons learned at Kadesh would guide him in the years to come, shaping the destiny of Egypt and its people. Gap 3S. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the legacy of Ramses the Great and his enduring impact on history. Our Gap 3S, Scene 7, The Legacy of Ramses the Great. As the sun set on the blood-soaked fields of Kadesh, Ramses II returned to Egypt, not just as a warrior but as a symbol of resilience and power. His reign would come to be defined by more than his military exploits. Ramses embarked on an ambitious campaign of monumental construction, leaving behind awe-inspiring structures that would stand the test of time. From the grand temples of Abu Simbel to the sprawling complex of the Ramesseum, his architectural achievements reflected both his divine status and his desire to immortalize his legacy. Under his rule, Egypt experienced a period of unprecedented prosperity and cultural flourishing. The arts, literature, and religion thrived, with Ramses himself often depicted as a god-king in various forms of media. His diplomatic prowess was equally remarkable. The peace treaty with the Hittites, forged in the aftermath of Kadesh, set a precedent for future negotiations and international relations. Ramses's personal life also left an indelible mark on history. His numerous wives and children, particularly his beloved Queen Nefertari, were immortalized in statues and inscriptions showcasing the pharaoh's deep affections and the importance of family in his reign. His long rule, spanning over 6 decades, allowed him to influence generations and firmly establish his dynasty's dominance. As we reflect on Ramses the Great, we see a leader who was not only a fierce warrior, but also a visionary builder and a shrewd diplomat. His legacy is one of greatness, etched into the annals of history, inspiring future generations to dream of grandeur and resilience. Gap 3S. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and legacy of one of history's most iconic figures. Stay tuned for more explorations into the past, where we uncover the stories that shaped our world. Chapter 8. The Eternal Pharaoh. As the sands of time continue to shift, the legacy of Ramses the Great endures, transcending the boundaries of ancient Egypt. His monumental constructions remain standing, captivating the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and visitors from around the world. These structures are not just remnants of a bygone era, they are testaments to a civilization's ingenuity and the indomitable will of a single man. Ramses' influence can still be felt in modern times. His story has been retold in countless books, documentaries, and even films, each portrayal adding a new layer to the legend of the God King. Scholars continue to study his reign, uncovering new insights and marveling at the complexities of his leadership. In popular culture, Ramses has become a symbol of power and endurance. His image graces museums and educational programs, bringing ancient history to life for new generations. The peace treaty he forged with the Hittites is often cited as one of the earliest examples of diplomacy, a lesson in the importance of dialogue and cooperation that resonates even today. Moreover, Ramses' architectural feats have inspired modern engineering and design. The precision and scale of his constructions challenge contemporary architects to push the boundaries of what is possible. His temples and monuments serve as blueprints for modern structures, blending form with function in ways that continue to awe and inspire. But perhaps the most enduring aspect of Ramses's legacy is the way he has come to symbolize human potential. His story is one of ambition, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. It reminds us that with vision and determination, we too can leave a lasting mark on the world. As we conclude our journey through the life and times of Ramses the Great, we are reminded that history is not just a series of events, but a tapestry of stories that continue to shape our present and future. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for more explorations into the past, where we uncover the stories that have shaped our world. While Ramses the Great stands as a towering figure in the annals of history, there are countless other pharaohs whose stories remain shrouded in mystery. These forgotten rulers, though less celebrated, played crucial roles in the tapestry of ancient Egypt. Their reigns, filled with both triumphs and tribulations, offer untapped reservoirs of knowledge waiting to be explored. Amidst the sands and ruins, archaeologists continue to uncover the hidden legacies of these enigmatic pharaohs. Each discovery, whether it be an undeciphered inscription or an uncharted tomb, provides new pieces to the puzzle of Egypt's rich history. These rulers, often overshadowed by their more famous counterparts, had their own unique contributions to the civilization's development. Take, for instance, Pharaoh Horemheb, a military general who rose to power after the tumultuous reign of Akhenaten. His efforts in restoring traditional religious practices and stabilizing the nation were pivotal, yet his name seldom graces the pages of popular history books. Or consider Queen Tuzret, one of the few female pharaohs whose brief but impactful rule is a testament to the complexities of power dynamics in ancient Egypt. These forgotten pharaohs remind us that history is not solely written by the victors. It is a collective narrative composed of many voices, each adding depth and nuance to our understanding of the past. By delving into their stories, we gain a more comprehensive view of the civilization that once thrived along the Nile. As we continue to explore the annals of ancient history, let us remember to shine a light on these lesser-known figures. Their stories, though less renowned, are equally deserving of our attention and admiration. Join us in our next episode as we uncover more hidden gems from the past, bringing to light the untold stories of the forgotten pharaohs. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of history with us. As we delve deeper into the sands of time, we uncover secrets that have long been buried beneath the shifting dunes and forgotten temples. The hidden tombs and treasures of ancient Egypt offer a tantalizing glimpse into the lives of those who once ruled this majestic land. These discoveries, often made by chance or through painstaking excavation, reveal the splendor and sophistication of a civilization that continues to captivate our imagination. Picture a team of archaeologists, their faces lit by the glow of flickering torches as they descend into a newly discovered tomb. The air is thick with anticipation as they brush away centuries of dust to reveal intricate carvings and vibrant murals that have remained untouched by time. These hidden chambers, filled with priceless artifacts and the remains of long-forgotten pharaohs, serve as time capsules, preserving the grandeur of a bygone era. Among the most astonishing finds are the treasures of Tutankhamun, the boy king, whose tomb, discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter, remains one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of all time. The opulence of his burial chamber, with its golden mask and ornate jewelry, offers a glimpse into the wealth and artistry of ancient Egypt. Yet Tutankhamun's tomb is just one of many that lie hidden beneath the sands, waiting to be unearthed. In recent years, advancements in technology have revolutionized the field of archaeology, allowing us to uncover hidden tombs and treasures with unprecedented precision. Ground-penetrating radar, satellite imagery, and 3D scanning have revealed previously unknown burial sites and hidden chambers, providing new opportunities for exploration and discovery. But the quest for hidden tombs and treasures is not without its challenges. The harsh desert environment, coupled with the threat of looters and the passage of time, makes the preservation and excavation of these sites a race against the clock. Yet the allure of uncovering the secrets of ancient Egypt continues to drive archaeologists and historians to persevere. As we continue our journey through the annals of history, let us remember that each discovery, no matter how small, adds a new layer to our understanding of the past. The hidden tombs and treasures of ancient Egypt are not just relics of a distant era, they are windows into the lives, beliefs, and aspirations of a civilization that has left an indelible mark on the world. Join us in our next episode as we explore more hidden gems from the past, bringing to light the untold stories of ancient Egypt. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of history with us. As we turn our gaze to the north, we witness the rise of a formidable power that would challenge the Egyptian empire: the Hittites. Emerging from the rugged terrain of Anatolia, the Hittites forged a mighty kingdom that would become a dominant force in the ancient Near East. Their rise to power was marked by military prowess, strategic alliances, and a sophisticated culture that rivaled the great civilizations of their time. The Hittites were masterful warriors, known for their innovative use of iron weapons and chariots in battle. Their military might was matched by their diplomatic acumen as they forged alliances and treaties with neighboring states to secure their borders and expand their influence. Among their most significant achievements was the establishment of a vast empire that stretched from the Aegean Sea to the Euphrates River, encompassing diverse peoples and cultures within its realm. The Hittite capital, Hattusa, stood as a testament to their architectural and engineering skills. Surrounded by massive walls and adorned with grand temples and palaces, Hattusa was a center of political, religious, and economic power. The city's archives, filled with clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform script, provide invaluable insights into the Hittite legal system, administration, and daily life. One of the most momentous events in Hittite history was the Battle of Kadesh, where they clashed with the forces of Ramses II in a struggle for dominance over the Levant. While the battle ended in a stalemate, it led to the first known peace treaty in history, a testament to the Hittites' diplomatic skill and the mutual respect between these two great powers. The legacy of the Hittites endures in the archaeological remains and written records that continue to be unearthed, offering a glimpse into the lives of a people who left an indelible mark on the ancient world. Their rise to power, marked by both conflict and cooperation, serves as a reminder of the complex interplay of forces that shaped the course of history. Join us in our next episode as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of ancient civilizations, uncovering the stories and secrets that have shaped our past. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of history with us. As we delve deeper into the annals of ancient warfare, we uncover the meticulous and innovative battle strategies that defined the confrontations between the Egyptians and the Hittites. Both empires, with their distinct military doctrines, brought unique tactics to the battlefield, making their clashes legendary. The Egyptians, under the command of Ramses II, were known for their disciplined infantry and the strategic deployment of chariots. Their chariots, lightweight and highly maneuverable, were designed for speed and shock value, allowing them to outflank and disrupt enemy formations with swift strikes. Ramses himself was often seen leading his troops from the front, embodying the spirit of a warrior king. On the other hand, the Hittites excelled in the use of heavier, more robust chariots, which served as mobile platforms for archers. These chariots, reinforced with iron fittings, provided a stable base for launching volleys of arrows, creating a deadly rain that could decimate enemy ranks from a distance. The Hittites also employed a combination of infantry and chariots in a coordinated manner, using their chariots to break through enemy lines and their infantry to exploit the breaches. One of the most notable aspects of their strategies was the use of psychological warfare. Both sides understood the importance of morale and often employed tactics to intimidate and demoralize their opponents. Ramses II, for instance, would erect massive statues and monuments celebrating his victories, projecting an image of invincibility. Meanwhile, the Hittites would use surprise attacks and feigned retreats to sow confusion and fear among their enemies. The Battle of Kadesh stands as a testament to the brilliance and complexity of these ancient strategies. Despite the initial chaos and near disaster for Ramses, his ability to adapt and rally his troops turned the tide, showcasing the importance of leadership and quick thinking in the heat of battle. These ancient strategies, while rooted in the context of their time, continue to influence military doctrines even today. They remind us that the art of war is as much about the mind as it is about the might, a delicate balance of strategy, courage, and innovation. Join us next time as we continue our exploration of the ancient world, uncovering the secrets and stories that have shaped our history. Thank you for watching, stay curious, and keep exploring the wonders of history with us. As the dust settled on the battlefield of Kadesh, the true cost of the conflict began to emerge. The once vibrant plains were now a somber tableau of fallen warriors and shattered chariots, a stark reminder of the fierce clash that had transpired. Both the Egyptians and the Hittites had suffered significant losses, their armies weary and bloodied from the intense combat. Ramses II, despite his claims of a grand victory, knew that the battle had been a grueling test of endurance and resolve. The Egyptian troops, though victorious in spirit, were left to grapple with the haunting memories of their fallen comrades. For the Hittites, the battle had been equally taxing. Their forces, though resilient, had been pushed to their limits. The aftermath saw the Hittite king, Muwatalli II, reassessing his strategies and the future of his empire's expansion. The battle had not yielded a decisive victor, but it had reshaped the political landscape of the ancient Near East. It marked the beginning of a prolonged period of negotiations and treaties as both empires sought to consolidate their power and prevent further bloodshed. In the annals of history, the Battle of Kadesh is remembered not just for its scale and ferocity, but for the profound impact it had on the leaders and soldiers who fought in it. It was a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. As Ramses II returned to Egypt, he immortalized his experiences in grand temples and monuments, ensuring that his tale of bravery and leadership would echo through the ages. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the legacy of Ramses the Great and explore how his reign continued to shape the destiny of Egypt long after the echoes of battle had faded. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of history with us. In the aftermath of the Battle of Kadesh, both the Egyptian and Hittite empires found themselves at a crossroads. The fierce conflict had drained their resources and tested their limits, pushing both Ramses II and Muwatalli II to seek a lasting resolution to their hostilities. Thus began the negotiations that would lead to one of the earliest known peace treaties in history, the Treaty of Kadesh. The treaty was a remarkable document, inscribed on silver tablets and later carved into temple walls. It outlined a mutual agreement to cease hostilities, define territorial boundaries, and establish terms for the extradition of political refugees. Both empires agreed to aid each other in times of external threat, signaling a shift from enmity to a cautious alliance. Ramses II, ever the astute leader, saw the treaty as an opportunity to secure Egypt's northern borders and focus on internal development. For the Hittites, the treaty provided much-needed stability, allowing them to consolidate their forces and manage their vast territories more effectively. This groundbreaking agreement not only brought a temporary peace to the ancient Near East, but also set a precedent for future diplomatic relations. It highlighted the potential for dialogue and cooperation, even between rival powers. The Treaty of Kadesh stands as a testament to the vision and pragmatism of its architects, a beacon of hope in a time of turmoil and conflict. Thank you for joining us in exploring this pivotal moment in history. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the stories that have shaped our world. Keep your curiosity alive and keep exploring the wonders of history with us. The Treaty of Kadesh marked a significant turning point, but Ramses II's legacy stretched far beyond the battlefield and diplomatic tables. His reign, which spanned over 6 decades, left an indelible mark on Egypt and the world. Ramses II, often referred to as Ramses the Great, was not only a warrior king but also a master builder. His ambitious construction projects transformed the Egyptian landscape with monumental structures that still inspire awe today. The temples of Abu Simbel, carved into the cliffs along the Nile, stand as a testament to his grandeur and divine status. These colossal statues, intended to project power and invoke reverence, have withstood the test of millennia. His architectural achievements were not limited to temples. Ramses II also focused on infrastructure, building cities, roads and fortresses that bolstered Egypt's economy and defense. The city of Pi-Ramesses, his new capital in the Nile Delta, became a hub of trade and culture, reflecting the prosperity and stability of his rule. Yet Ramses's legacy is not solely defined by stone and mortar. His diplomatic acumen, exemplified by the Treaty of Kadesh, showcased his ability to blend military might with strategic alliances. This dual approach ensured Egypt's dominance and influence across the region, fostering a period of relative peace and prosperity. Despite his achievements, Ramses' legacy is also a reminder of the impermanence of power. The grandeur of his reign eventually gave way to the challenges faced by his successors as internal strife and external pressures mounted. However, the memory of Ramses the Great endured, immortalized in the annals of history and the legends passed down through generations. As we reflect on the life and legacy of Ramses II, we are reminded of the timeless impact of visionary leadership. His story continues to captivate and inspire, a beacon of the enduring spirit of human ambition and creativity. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of Ramses' legacy. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the annals of history, uncovering the tales that have shaped our world and continue to resonate through the ages. Keep your curiosity alive and keep exploring the wonders of history with us.